day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Soup Bowl, where I am your host, Renee Murdoch, and we talk about leading our lives. And when we're doing that, things get messy. Things get messy. Things get turned upside down. And then we learn from them and we just keep moving and we keep growing from one another. So that's what we're here to talk about. So, I've been on somewhat vacay from here, but not really vacation. Like you say, oh yeah, I'm going to go on vacation. And then you get back from the vacation and you need another vacation. That's because we don't really know how to vacation, you guys. We don't know how to really vacation. Vacation is like, hey, I'm going somewhere, I'm turning things off. I'm not doing any work. I'm not answering emails. I'm not answering phone calls. I'm not working on any projects. I'm vacationing. I'm waking up when the breath in my body begins to arise and my eyes begin to open. I'm eating when, I move to eat, right? It's just no set schedule. And someone of my makeup, that's quite difficult. But thank you for riding with me. Thank you for doing life with me. And I am so happy and overjoyed to be doing life with you too. Don't forget, send in questions, comments, concerns, things that you want to talk about. Let's just chop it up. So what have I been up to? From the previous episode, we kind of went into part 2 about parenting and these young adults out here, these young people whom we are trying to push out of the nest into this world that has this world out here ain't, it doesn't discriminate against anyone, right? It doesn't discriminate against your gender, your race, your age, your ethnicity, your marital status, your sexual preference. It does not discriminate, okay? It will eat you alive. It will eat you alive. No, I'm just kidding. No, real though. So anyway, hey, did y'all know that my cousin told me that my video quality is crap? Like, she was just like, I watch it because I love you. She was like, and I want to support you. She's like, but your video was crappy and you need to get another camera. And I'm like, what? Now I could have been offended. The old me would have been like, who in the hell is she talking to? Like, you ain't out here in these streets doing this. But thank you. Thank you for your support. No, but I wasn't offended at all because, it's the camera from the computer. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I got. This is what I'm going to use. She's like, no, use your phone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to use my phone. I don't want to use my phone because then I got to transfer this, and that, whatever. I don't want to do all that. I want to do it. And so because I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. How do you know that I don't want to give the people a retro vibe? Right? Like, I'm all about the 90s, right? It was the greatest time. But I'm all about the 90s, yo. And so we just gonna do this. We gonna do this with this camera until I get another one to put on the computer because I am not using my phone. I'm just not. If you want to see video from my phone, then hit me up on Instagram. All right? Anyway, I just had to say that. She knows who she is. Yes, I'm talking about you. But I love you. I love you. And I'm talking about you too. So what I've been up to, a lot is going on. The little girl, she got to get up out of here, in a couple of weeks. And she acting like she's not moving, like she's going on a vacation. Ma'am, you're not going on a vacation. You're not. You're actually moving out. And this will no longer be your residence. And when you come back, you must notify us that you're coming to visit. That's where we're getting to. For her, it's like, oh, no, I'm going to leave this. And so, when I come back, I have this in my room. I don't even know if you're going to have a room. I don't know. I just don't know. I, I honestly don't know if you're going to have a room. And she's just not hearing me right now. I think maybe when she does come back to visit and she realizes that her decor is no longer there, then maybe that will be the reality. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. Maybe some of you have been through this already. I'm just not for sure when that reality will hit in, but hopefully it will be soon. Hopefully it will be soon. I love the little girl. I don't know why I'm whispering because she's not here. And I don't know. But anyway, I just felt like I had to get more quiet about this situation. But people's like, oh, you're going to be boo-hooing or whatever. I'll let you know if I boo-hoo. Okay, I'll let you know. But I don't really think that I'm going to be boo-hooing. Yeah, I just don't know. I think maybe because when I left, there wasn't much boo-hooing. It was just like, yo, if you're going to have to go out here and survive. You're going to have to go. There is this makeup that is inside of us. I don't know why parents are so fearful that if we don't let our young people come back, that they're just going to suffer and deteriorate into the earth. No, they're going to survive. They're going to survive. They're going to find a way. And hopefully that way will be legal. If they decide to do something illegal, then again, that's on them. That's on them. But they will survive. They will make means to what it is that they want to do and how they want to do it. But if we continue to, save them, then that's exactly what they'll, expect in return. So anyway, enough about the little young person, little people, whatever. That's not what we want to get into today. Or is it? I don't know. We're just grooving. We're just vibing in this. But one thing that I was experiencing while I was, out and doing a little traveling for work and also, some other personal things, but not vacation. Just wasn't vacation. So, but one thing that I was just, really just thankful for and grateful for is to be a part of something bigger than myself. Being a part of something bigger than myself, being able to share my life with others if they so desire, and then welcome me to share my life with others. And so, one thing I'm very, very grateful for is my time that I served my country in the armed forces. And there is something about being with other people of like-mindedness, of why we're here and what it is that we need to do to get done. And so when you are in a pickle, a jam, so to speak, that in those type of situations, that someone always has your back in some means, some way, right? Especially when you were stationed overseas and, it was your family away from your family. And sometimes it just ended up being that these people are closer to you than your own family. And it was just nice. It was nice and refreshing to experience that again. And I say that because I have to be honest with myself that I do have trust issues with people. When I say I trust you as far as I can see you, I have faith in people. That people will do the right thing and that they would just do the right thing and they will keep their word, right? They will keep their word. That's what I was Chantel B. If you don't have anything else, you have your word, which is your character. And so if I'm saying that I'm going to do something, then you better believe it that you can count on Renee is going to do it. She's going to finish what she started. As they would say, my mama ain't make no quitter. She ain't make no quitter, right? But I wasn't designed to quit. I wasn't designed to quit. That's not my makeup. That's definitely not your makeup either. You weren't designed to be a quitter. However, we're given the choice whether we want to quit or whether we want to finish. But you weren't designed to quit. You weren't designed to quit. You were designed to fail. Oh, snaps. What are you saying, Renee? Fail? Nobody wants to fail. Nobody wants to. No, but we were designed to fail. Why? Because if we don't fail, then we don't learn. And I realized that one of my fears was not getting it right the first time. Because I want to get it right. And I want to do it right. And so my fear is not getting it right the first time. I had to deal with that. I'm dealing with that. As we speak, I'm dealing with that. And I'm learning, like, you that's coming to know. So I know I don't know everything. No one knows everything. So why is it that I feel like I got to get it right the first time? Like I will read, I will watch videos, I'll, do some research because I want to get it right the first time. And not only that, but have some knowledge behind this thing that I'm doing, right? Excuse me. So not getting it right the first time, okay, I'll talk about me. You may feel, I may feel inadequate, that I'm not good enough to do this job, or I'm not good enough to do this assignment. I'm not good enough. Like, what? No, you are. You are good enough to do it. You're well equipped and you're well able to do it. And how is that so? Well, to putting in your position to say yes, putting yourself in the position to do it, to challenge yourself, and putting yourself in a position to remain teachable, to learn from others. Okay, you didn't get it right. How can I get it right? I need to go ask some more questions. I need to study some more. I need to, it says study to show thyself approved. I need to study some more. And that's okay. That's okay that I did not get it right. See, I'm harder on myself than people is on me. And I got to learn to allow myself to fail so I can grow in some areas. Because if I'm not growing, I'm just being stagnant and I'm no use to anyone, no use to myself, no use to my community, no use to my job, no use to my partner. I'm just no use. So how can I be an asset instead of a liability? Well, it's to take notes, right? You ever see those people that go to meetings and they just, playing games on their phone, they don't ever take no notes? And then they ask questions that's already been asked and answered. Yeah. So be prepared. Come with your notebook. Come with your notes on your phone, ready to put them fingers to work. So you can learn. So you can learn, people. But anyway, so going back to this this ideal and this concept of, not quitting but being okay with failing, because you can fail right and you can also fail wrong. So I remember I was getting up. This is when I was on travel, and I would get up, and I remember I was in a penthouse, and I was looking out on the balcony, and I was like, man, this is a great view up here. It's a great view. But when you're down on the street, you can't see all the beautiful things, right? So, but I was just looking, I was just like, huh. And someone said, well, I wonder how far that is. And I was like, it can't be that far, right? It just can't be. I mean, you go through here, I'm just doing my aerial view mapping. And then I said, I would go there before I leave. So it just so happened the next day I get up and I'm, going on my run. And I didn't plan it that day, but I was just like, feet guide me, right? So I was like, let's go. And so I just began to run. And so, of course, in my mind, I'm thinking about the picture that I saw before. And I'm like, okay, I feel like I know where I'm going and I can get there. And I kept running, and it just seemed like there was just barricades and there was construction, and so the area was blocked off, and then so you had to go another way, and then you're thinking that you're going a way that's open, and then you get to that way and then that's blocked off. And I was just like, what in the world? And so I got to a certain point where I was like, you know what, I don't I need to get back because I gotta, hurry up and get dressed and get going. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think it was, in a certain distance, which I'm thinking distance time, right? That it was when I saw it from above. And so I'm having this self-talk, right, while I'm jogging in place. And I'm like, should I keep going? Should I stop? Because what I'm starting to see ahead of me is more construction. You're not from here. You don't live here. Should I keep going? And I thought to myself, self, get to the mark. Don't quit. Get to the mark because it's there. You can do it. You just haven't been this way before. You don't know this way, but I guarantee you that you will get there. And once you get there, you'll be relieved. You have a new perspective. You'll learn some things along the way. So I kept going, and I did get there. I did get there. So, but how is that, just that exercise alone and going on a run in an area or a place that you've never been before. So it's comfortable for us to say, oh yeah, I'll do it, this and that, whatever, when you know what's to come, when you know what lies ahead, when you've been there, or even other people have been there before and they have shown you the way. They have lightened the way for you, right? And so you're there, you're doing what's necessary in regards to that. Oh, hold on just a second. It's Bay. Hello. Hi. Yes, I am. Okay, sounds good. All right, love. So, you're more comfortable, right? And you're ready to give your yes to that very thing because it's already been paid for you. It's there. But what if, right, you don't know the way? You're on new grounds, new territories, and every step that you're going, when you thought that it was this straight path, that there were barriers along the way. Do you stop and quit and give up? Do you, turn back around and say, oh, it wasn't for me? We like to use that. Oh, it wasn't for me. What's for me is for me. I'm singing, I don't know why. But we like to use these little sayings to make excuses for quitting. Because I could have just, been like, oh, I got to get back, I got to get dressed because I got to go. And which I'm justifying me quitting. Oh, they have signs up here and I can't go this way, so I got to go back. Well, apparently there's a way to get there. It's just not this way today. There's a sign up that says detour. There's a sign up that says this road is closed. This road, like even going back, I wasn't able to go back the same way. I had to take another route. And when I took another route, I encountered different inclines that I did going there. And actually, I encountered more inclines going. But even in those inclines, do you know that scenic route was even so more beautiful and even more refreshing than actually going? There was even a intersection where I couldn't cross, right? I had to wait for the light. And I said, this light, I've been running in place for some time. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. I got to figure out how I got to get across here because I got to get across to keep going to get down there. Again, I could allow it to stop. So when we think about life, we think about assignments, right, that are presented before us, opportunities presented before us. I heard today, I can't say I read because I was actually listening today. So I heard today, this word, and it just kind of just resonated in me. It kind of lightened me, right? Put a spark in me and just made me think about so many things, like how we just allow, like how we just go through life. But do we live our life worthy of our assignment? Do we live our life pleasing of our assignment? Do we live up to what we have been designed and purposed to do? I would say for the majority of us living in the earth, the answer would be no. And why is that? I don't know what is the antics would be saying. And the singing and stuff, I don't know. But anyway, I would say the answer is no. And the reason why the answer is no, I would say that is because we have children who need homes. We have elderly who need someone connected with them, checking on them where, they don't have any loved ones nearby. We have homeless people on the street. We have the poor that is still in need of clothes, food, whatever, right? I'm still saying no. We have people that are, on drugs and people that are dealing with abuse and things of that nature. Yes, there's people out there that's doing work, but there's so much more work to be done. So much more work to be done. And so, do we really live our lives worthy of the assignment? Worthy of the assignment. And when we get barriers, when we're given the opportunity to go, the opportunity to say yes, the opportunity to partner with others, Do we see the barriers and we're like, oh, can't go, danger, I don't know this way. No, you don't know this way. You don't. Where you are today, someone paved the way that did not know the way for you. And are you willing to pave the way for others? Is really the question. That's living our lives worthy of the assignment. We all have different assignments. Even when we partner with other people, there's this unique individual assignment that you play in that partnership. And we got to ask ourselves, are we really living up to that? Are we silently quitting? Are we silently giving up? And there goes those failures of failing wrong other than failing right. See, if I'm going the way and not giving up because I feel this gentle push, I feel this need to be a part of something that's greater than I am, to be a part of history in some form or some fashion, to make this world a better place than it was when I got here. And if I'm making mistakes along the way, I'm failing right. But as soon as I get to opposition and I'm giving up and I'm quitting, then I am not living worthy of my assignment. And I think me encountering that, because I run, right? But this particular run was different because I had ran 2 days prior to that. And then when I ran this day, I decided my feet are carrying me to this mark that I saw. So it's almost like when you get this dream, when you get this vision, and you're excited about it, and you're like, yeah, it's kind of scary, but I think I can go there. Because when I saw it, I was like, I know I can do that. But I don't know exactly how to get there because I'm not from here. But I think I could do it. And it looks good. It looks nice. It's beautiful. And then you get to going. And it's not as clean cut as you thought it was going to be. And that's the way life is. When you see something, like let's take for instance, maybe you were younger and you always dreamed of being married. Yay! Or you always dreamed of being a mother, or a father, or and you got this ideal, and it looked so beautiful and so wonderful. And then as you begin to pursue that thing, bad relationship, or maybe you got married and oh wow, like disagreement, you can't come to terms with things, you got this child and you feel like it's the child from hell, so and they're not the child from hell, but it's just the fact that there will be barriers that will come about as we go through life. There will be barriers, there will be challenges that will come about. And we have to know that there is a detour. And that detour that, yes, is happening will yet be the path to actually get there for others that will follow. And I'm on this route, and I'm seeing this, and I'm experiencing this, and I'm about to step into this new role, right, that other people have played a part in. But I also feel like there's something else driving, there's something else, there's this change, right, that's going to need to take place, but there's barriers that are going to come about along the way. And I just got to be able to follow the signs and be able to stick with it and stay with it. There's going to be a lot of commotion, right, involved in this. I mean, when you think about the United States of America and what it endured throughout history and times in different ethnicity groups, there was endurance, there were patience, there were long sufferings of taking place of getting to even where we are now, and yet there is still more work to be done. So we're at our time, but I want you to be encouraged that as you're going through life and you're stepping into new territory, I believe all of us are stepping into new territories, and we're in a time and a place in life that has, we just don't know what is to come. But I can say that we've been purposed to be part of history. And then are we living our lives worthy of the assignment? I think there's so much more we can dig into, and maybe we will next time, but let's go ahead and just table it for right now. I know you got to get back to, your work. You got to get back to, doing whatever it is for your family, cooking, whatever for yourself. Maybe it's just, it's just time to get up out of here. But hey, I love you. Okay. I thank you again for doing life with me. And I'm so elated to be doing life with you. Remember, leading is teachable. Remember that the most important thing is that we lead our lives first. We lead our homes, right? And then we can begin to lead others. So until next time, peace. I love you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Stay blessed.